Welcome back. I am so happy you're here right now. There is about a million things I want to say, but I will just keep it simple for today. Thank you so much for being patient. It's definitely been a while since I've done one of these podcasts. I told myself that I'd come back to it when I finish some of my goals or hit some of my checkpoints in life, and here I am, and I'm happy to say that I got what I needed to done, and I'm really proud of myself. And so here I am, and I'm back with another podcast. So I thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking some time out of your day just to be here in the moment with me. It means the world to me, so thank you. What I wanted to touch upon today was the whole concept of rebirthing yourself. You know, a lot of people will live the same routine over and over and over, and in a sense, they feel trapped, and it's understandable completely. We lock ourselves into a routine. Most of the time, these could be good routines, establishing good habits. That's amazing if you are, but a lot of people do feel like they're stuck in an infinite loop. Days are starting to feel the same. They're not feeling any sort of growth or any sort of path towards their higher self. And, the scary thing is when you get locked into a routine where you don't see how you're benefiting yourself in the future. If you're just living to live, then you're not living with the sole intention to evolve to your higher being and to evolve to your higher state. A lot of people feel like they're trapped or confined to the people they are at this moment. If you're dealing with insecurity, if you're dealing with confliction of who you are as a human being, or if you have any negative habits you want to get rid of, or things that you look in the mirror and, you think you can improve on, and everyone has their thing, you know yourself best. I know myself best, so you truly have to be the one to reflect on what your needs and what your growth wishes are. I think that everyone has the ability to rebirth themselves, and I'll get to what I mean in a minute. What I want you to do right now is I want you to pause this, and I want you to look around the room and see all the beautiful things you have in your life. If you could look to where you are now, would you be proud of yourself? And the answer should be yes, because I want you to see how far you've come in life. You are not in the same position that you were 5 years ago, or even a week ago, and that's something you should be very proud of. Just look around the room and admire all the things you have. It doesn't even have to be physical. Just look, this is your era of gratitude, truly. You're going to take everything you have and you're going to admire it. You're going to admire it. Even if you just have a nickel in your pocket, you're going to admire this and say, wow, I have fortune in my life. I am so grateful. I am so lucky. Because you know what? When you change your mindset, your rebirthing begins. You change your mindset. You grow into this gratitude. You have to be grateful for every little thing, even if it's hard to think of things. Because it's so easy for us to look around and say, oh, well, this person has this, and I don't have that. The universe blesses people. And you know what? Good for them. I'm really happy that they get everything, right? But you have the ability to work for your everything. Stop comparing yourself to other people's life. If you see that they have what you desire, that only means that you can get it too. And you should desire, you should crave it, you should be hungry for it. You should strive. Take it as an inspiration. When someone else has your dream life, be happy for them. Be so genuinely happy for them, because they are setting a standard for you. They are setting an example for you. And that is so beautiful. So just take a moment to look around the room. Be grateful for something. Write it down. Take a piece of pen and paper and just write it all down. Once you've done this, just really reflect on it. What I want you to do is I want you to take a moment to write out what you like about yourself and write about what you want to change. There's so many things. People think that they don't need to heal, but every single person has to heal from something in their life. Everyone has something to heal from. And the beautiful thing about rebirthing is you could rebirth yourself at any point that you would like. If you would like to rebirth yourself now, you have the full capability and the power to do so. If you want to wake up a different person, you have the full capability to do that. And I think that's so beautiful because people wake up and they think that they're confined to who they are. Your past does not define you. You should look at your past as a learning experience. This is what the universe has granted you to learn and to grow. And I think that's so beautiful. It's insanely beautiful. You could take what you've learned, take your years as a blessing, because you know what? The universe never guarantees it. You were never guaranteed this day. And the universe does not owe it to you. The universe just gifts it to you. Every single day is a gift. It's not an obligation. The universe is not obligated to give you this day. So you should be grateful. Write it down. Maybe add that to the list of gratitudes that you have for the day. Because you know what? Breathing in existence and just living is such a blessing. And we often take that for granted. What I want you to do is I want you to reflect deeply, deeply, deeply. If you have to stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself and figure out where your problems are coming from and where you need to start from, do that. You're the only person that will understand yourself best. The thing is, a lot of people think someone is going to save them. Something is going to save them. Something out there is going to give them what they need in life. No one is going to save you. You are the only person that has the ability to save yourself. You are the only person who will listen to you as genuinely as you will listen to yourself. Truly, 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 do not underestimate how important this is. Stand in a mirror, talk to yourself. You might think it sounds stupid, but you literally need to have that conversation with yourself. I heard a quote once that said, if your boss tells you to go do something, you get up on your feet and you get it done. If your parents tell you to go do the dishes or go do some chores, you get up on your feet and you get it done. But the second you tell yourself you're going to get something done, the second you set yourself a goal and you don't complete it or you just ignore it, you are disrespecting yourself. Because how come you're respecting the commands of other people and the desires and wishes of other people, but you cannot fulfill your own? That's a good place to start, actually. What are the goals that you've set for yourself that you constantly sweep under the rug? Maybe that's starting a new business. You know what? It's so funny to me because a lot of people think, it's a big thing, like their goals are so far away and it seems so abstract, but anything you want, you can magnetize in your life. Anything you desire, you have the capabilities to make true, and all the tools you have are right in front of you. Especially your mind. Your mindset is your biggest tool. It's your biggest tool. But most people will suppress that. Take your mindset to rebirth yourself. People are willing to spend 15 minutes to Uber Eats some food, but they're not willing to spend 15 minutes to watch a YouTube tutorial on how to develop their skills, or how to start a new business, or how to do the thing that they've really been craving doing. What a disrespect to yourself. Truly. And I know you have the capabilities. People just constantly feed themselves excuses. If you are feeding yourself excuses, you will not grow. You cannot rebirth yourself until you have eliminated that. You need to change your mindset. If you have the tools, then you could get anything you want done. All these excuses. I have no money. I have no friends. I have no this. I have no that. You have yourself, and that is all you need. You only need yourself. That's the beautiful part, is everyone thinks that they need this luxury of all these tools and wealth and immense successes, but you literally just need to start with yourself. If you have yourself, if you have your mindset, you are set for success. You are set for success. Take that in. It's a beautiful thing. Truly reflect that you are all you need in life. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to feed you the opportunities that you need to feed yourself. The thing is, if you look in the mirror, have a discussion with yourself, and you say, wow, I do not like the person I'm looking at, which is fine. Everyone has their own realizations or their own views on themselves, or maybe their past is eating them up. Everyone has their own thing. And you know what? The beautiful thing is, everyone has things they can change. No one is perfect. If you see something that you want to change, you have the ability to close your eyes and just rebirth yourself completely. You know, people think that they need this big epiphany or a huge breakthrough to have this moment, but it's really not that. It's really not that. You can look in the mirror. You can visualize who your higher being is. Who is your higher self? Who is this person? What does this person embody to you? What are their mannerisms? What are their habits? What are their routines? What are the things that they're doing that you're not? You know, I want you to visualize it, write it down, be obsessed with this person. Obsess immensely. You need to obsess over your higher being. This higher being is the person that you will become. If you have the mindset to become your greatest and best self with the potential you have, you need to obsess over your higher self. Think about what your higher self is doing right now. You know, what are their mannerisms? What do they convey? What is their message? What are the things that they're doing every day? Really microanalyze this human, because this is the person you want to embody. And with the right mindset, you should be telling yourself that you will embody. You have the ability to rebirth yourself anytime you like. You know, if you need to fake it till you make it, do it. No one understands you the way you know yourself. If you want to be a completely new person tomorrow, you can be a completely new person. You know, change your habits today. Change who you are today. I know it's so cliche, oh, do it now, do it now, do it now. But the power of now, this is all we're guaranteed right now. This moment in life is not even 100% guaranteed, but it is the only moment we are living in. And the only moment in time that is actually materialized in this moment. You know, if you're saying, oh, I'll do it tonight. Is tonight guaranteed? No, it is not. It is not the universe's obligation to give you this time. You are blessed with this time. You are gifted this time by the universe. It is a gift. It is 100% a gift. For you to do yourself a disservice and give the universe a disservice by pushing everything, all these blessings, and pushing it to the future, it's like saying to the universe, no thank you, I don't want your gifts, I don't want your blessings, I want it in a different life. Do not do it. Take what you have now and start now, because that is what the universe is waiting on. And then now is the only part that you can change. You can't change the past, the future is not guaranteed, so what can you do? You're stuck with the now. What can you do now? I know it's so cliche, but it's so true. It's so, so, so true. Take that time to reflect. Take the time to look at the past. Never regret anything in the past. Never. Even if it's hurt you immensely. Even if it just burns you inside. Never regret the past. You know, because you're going to put yourself in so much turmoil. The only thing you should regret is not learning anything. If you're looking back and you ask yourself, what did I learn? And the answer is nothing. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because you haven't been living life properly then. Every single thing in your life has been given to you as a blessing by the universe to teach you something. To teach you something, even if you despise your past, even if it burns you up, you need to be thankful for it, because the universe has given it in blessings. You have received lessons that, most people will live their life and will never have a breakthrough or understanding. But you should take your past as your future self's wisdom. Your higher self is thanking your past, because the past is what's giving your future self the tools they need. It's so beautiful. A lot of people will hold on to the past and will hold such heavy hearts to it. But the thing you should do is let it go, breathe, be grateful for it. You were gifted time that no one even had to give you. The universe didn't look at you and say, I have to give this to you. But you know what? The universe gifted it to you. The universe said, you are so worthy of the time here, and you deserve it all. The universe is incredible. And you know what? Every single moment is a gift. It's a gift. So be thankful for the past, the present, and the future. Rebirth yourself. You can rebirth yourself entirely. I know I keep saying that, but people think they are stuck to who they are in the past, who they are now, but you are not. That is just a version of you. That is a version of you. There's so many versions of who you could become or who you can grow into. If you think about it, there's so many streams of who you could become. This was just one path that you've taken. The whole butterfly effect comes into play here. You are a result of one path, of one certain potential that you fulfilled. And the beautiful thing is, you right now can choose what other paths you want to take in your life. Do something spontaneous, do something that, you're scared to do. Surprise yourself. If you aren't scaring yourself with your dreams and with what you want to do in life, then you're not doing it right. You need to scare yourself, genuinely scare yourself. If you're not scared for your future, in a sense that you need to be absolutely scared of the unknown. Because you know what? That's what keeps life beautiful, is when you strive for the unknown. I have no idea what my life is going to look like in 10 years. I'm not even guaranteed 10 years. I'm not. But I know the universe has got blessings for me. And I know I'm going to take what I have now, and I'm going to take what I can and fulfill this moment right now. Because that is all I'm given. That is all I'm guaranteed, is right now. So if I can do something for my future self, for my higher being right now, I will do it. I will serve for my higher being. And that's the mindset that you should really be coming to, because you have all the tools you need to become any person you want. You can become any person you want. Any person. No one is stopping you. No one is saving you. You are the only person that has the gift to do it for yourself. So rebirth yourself. Be a bigger person. Be who you actually want to be. Be the person you want to embody. If you have challenges in life, what I'm going to say is you have an advantage. You have an advantage because you have the most room for growth, and you have the best lessons awaiting for you, the best things to learn. The universe is granting to you right now. I know it's hard to say, but take your challenges as your biggest blessings. Take it as your biggest blessings, 100%. Wow. What I can say right now is really reflect on who you want to be, because you have a version of yourself that you want to be. If you close your eyes and you say, who is your dream self? I know you know the answer to that. And if you don't, great. Start visualizing, because you need to think ambitiously here. Think of who your best version of yourself is, how they behave, how they speak to people, how they walk in a room, how they present themselves. Because you know what? You can start embodying that today. You can start becoming this person. So I'm just going to leave it off here for today. Thank you so much for listening. I know this was super spontaneous, and I'm really grateful that you're here. Remember to be kind to everyone. No matter what, just be kind. Spread love, spread positivity, spread your good energy. Thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait for the podcast. Thank you for being here. So until then,